With the Mid-American Conference schedule on the horizon, the Western Michigan football team traveled to Syracuse to wrap up their 4-game non-conference schedule last weekend. The Western Michigan offense outgained Syracuse, rolling up 557 yards of total offense. Devontae Bellamy had another big day with 165 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. On defense, the Broncos came up with a couple of turnovers, and going into the fourth quarter, this was anybody's game. But Syracuse stopped the Broncos on a 4th and 1 play on the potential go-ahead drive in the fourth quarter, and the Orange went on to win 52-33. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, head coach Tim Lester joins me for all the highlights on Week 4 of Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is presented by Greenleaf Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it. And by Shupan. They know metal and plastic inside and out, creating a better environment through recycling.
At Arbor,
we're a cooperative financial institution who
has been proudly growing across the mitten. Our purpose
is to help members
achieve their dreams
through innovative financial solutions.
I am Arbor.
I am Arbor. I am Arbor Financial Credit Union.
And I am here to serve you.
And I am here to serve you.
Little Caesars Hot and Ready Quattro Pizza is not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 tasty pizzas in 1. You get a large pizza with 2 slices each of pepperoni, cheese, Italian sausage, and pepperoni, plus Italian sausage and bruschetta, all topped with a sprinkle of garlic and herb seasoning. Try Little Caesars Hot and Ready Quattro Pizza for just $7 tonight. Try our convenient app and Pizza Portal pickup.
Pizza.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Subaru. We're inside the all-new 7-passenger Ascent from Subaru, which has the same DNA as the entire lineup of Subarus. You get the great fuel economy with the beauty of all-wheel drive to get you through that lake effect snow, the low center of gravity from the Boxer engine, along with the best crash avoidance system on the market today called EyeSight from Subaru. Come on out to Maple Hill Subaru and drive these amazing vehicles. Maple Hill Subaru, for a journey like no other.
When leading-edge medical care is what you need, will you be able to find it?
Right there.
When you find the perfect doctor for you, will you be able to choose her? Can one company give you the expertise, the technology, the choices, the peace of mind that your coverage is going to work the way you want it? Count on it. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Confidence comes with every card.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Nolte Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Rolling out is Wasink to Ricci. He's open, he's got it, he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Gio Ricci just inside the pylon on the right, and the Broncos have cut the deficit to 21-13.
Gio Ricci with a big touchdown grab as the Broncos try and mount a comeback last Saturday at the Dome in Syracuse against the Orange from the ACC. Coach Lester with us, and Gio's become a valuable weapon for the Broncos.
Yeah, he's a matchup nightmare for, you put a linebacker on him or a safety, but it has to be a big safety. And talking to teams we've played, Michigan State in particular, that's the number one guy that they were worried about. And we're able to move him around in our offense quite a bit. And it is a matchup nightmare for a lot of teams.
All right, playing football indoors, a place you used to call home for a while.
Yeah, I spent 3 years there. It's really loud. They call it the Loud House, and it was cool for our players to have a chance to play there. And unfortunately, we started slow, but I was proud of the way they picked it up in the last 3 quarters.
All right, the Broncos won the toss, deferred. They took the football, and there's Sean Riley on the return. Your kick coverage team, coach, is outstanding.
They are. We're number 1 in the league right now covering kicks, and it's fun to watch those guys get down the field. It's all effort. Our kickers are doing a good job as well, but those guys are doing a heck of a job.
They got into the end zone, then you took the football, and went to work on offense. Here's Keith Mixon, Mr. Excitement, one of the top returners in the country.
Yeah, he had a great start to the game, and we went with Mixon, and then we're right to number 7 right there, D.S. Cridge, and unfortunately that's the play got hurt. But we moved the ball all day. Didn't score as much as we need to, but I was proud of the way those guys executed.
D was injured, and you'll be without him the rest of the season.
Yeah, broke his collarbone. It's unfortunate, to lose a guy of that caliber. But he'll have surgery and be back soon next year.
All right, here you get a stop on defense and get the football back, you think. But let's see what happens here. You hold on to that one later on.
Later on, this is the second drive. I think we're down 7-0 right now, or 14-0, and. We drove it all the way down, and unfortunately, Bells fumbles at the 1-yard line, and the 2 turnovers, the drop punt and the fumble early on, put us in a big hole that we never really climbed out of. Came close, got it to a 5-point game in the fourth quarter, which is impressive that we did that. But we can't be putting the ball on the ground like this and giving an ACC team short fields.
Nose down punt by a punter you know pretty well.
I do. I recruited him there, and he'll play on Sundays. This is his senior year, and he's a special player.
All right, so you're down here after giving them a short field and try to go back to work. He also handles the kickoffs, by the way.
He does. He's a good one, and I thought I was proud of the way we responded here. I mean, obviously we're about to make it a 7-point game. There's a 14-point swing with those turnovers, and to see those guys go down there, make it a 14-7 game, get ourselves back in the game for by halftime, and here's Bells. Unfortunately, he sticks the ball out right there, loses it, but got back in the game by halftime so that we had a chance to make it close in the fourth quarter.
Bellamy inches from crossing the goal line before the ball came out.
Yeah, the one thing you learn is you extend the ball for the pylon in dire situations. Other than that, you never extend the ball, and unfortunately he did, and had a great game. I was happy with the way he responded. He had a couple big-time runs after that play and kind of made up for it.
165 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. He has the most yards of any back in the MAC.
Yeah, he's and he didn't have a ton early on. Everyone's like, is Bellamy gonna? It's just being patient, and I think he's kind of hit his groove now.
All right, second quarter here, and their quarterback found some daylight a couple of times.
Yeah, I mean they spread you out. Obviously, their last guy was a much bigger runner than this guy is, but he still has good, the ability to run the ball, and he got into open too much. We got to do a better job of containing him.
All right, so now you're down again, similar to the Michigan State game, and you come roaring back and get back in the game. But here's a unfortunate play. They knocked the ball loose.
Yeah, this is the first half. I mean, we fought our way back into the game, but we were sloppy, and we have to be better. Obviously, we made a couple big plays as well, and the fact that we weren't buried by halftime with all the things that went against us in the first half was surprising. John made a couple big plays. Obviously, here's Bustle with a big catch. And we're able to, climb into that so we could make it a game in the second half.
Big third down grab by Deshaun, and then you hand it to this guy, and he goes 47 to the house.
Fast, he scores fast even on an inside zone, and that was, that was one of his multiple impressive runs, and this is where I thought we started to gain momentum to get back in this game.
All right, so it's 21-7. There's a lot of football left.
Tons, and that's where, we have an offense that can score points, and you just got to keep swinging. And after some of the mistakes we made in the first quarter, I was proud of the way they continued to play.
All right, here they put it on the ground, and there's a loose football that Broncos come up with.
Our defense, I mean, we got things we got to work on, but 2 big turnovers. We are in the top third of the country in getting turnovers, and we turned both of them into points. And I think on this drive, I don't know if it was Bells or Gio. I think it ended up being Gio, the one that capped the drive off. But it became a little spin move by John. I didn't know he had that move.
Wow.
It's a new one. I thought he only had 1 move, but I guess he has 2. And this was a big 4th down play and good call. And now it's a game.
4th down and goal from the 2. And who do you go to? Gio.
Yeah, he's Mr. Reliable. You know where he'll be. It's easy in our offense to move him around and get him in good leverage. And him and John definitely have a good connection.
Missed the extra point on that one, but now your defense starting to find a little groove here.
They did. I mean, I felt like they settled down in the middle of the game and really got the ball back for us to allow us to get back in the game. Unfortunately, we got a pass interference there. A couple calls went against us, and when you're playing a Power 5 team or an ACC team, I mean, you need to you can't have turnovers, can't have penalties, and we had too many of both.
And you don't have D. Eskridge back there at corner, so Patrick Lupro is in there playing.
He is. It was his first game. To be thrown into the spotlight like that, you don't get as much reps during the week of practice. You do the best you can, and he did good, and he'll be better every single time he's out there.
All right, we'll be back and take a look at the second half highlights at Syracuse. Now timeout on Bronco Review.
Are you considering home improvements? You should consider Blackberry.
Blackberry has completed several home improvement projects in our neighborhood, so when we were ready for 20 new replacement windows, we called Blackberry. They completed the project on time, and their workmanship was outstanding. Our friends are amazed, and we love the transformation of our home both inside and out with our new windows from Blackberry Home Improvement Specialists.
Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Western's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal. And that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
All athletes strive to perform at their peak. And meeting that goal means putting in extra hours on the trail, in the gym, or on the court. It also means refueling after a tough workout. Chocolate milk has carbohydrates and protein to rebuild muscles, plus electrolytes to replenish your body. And with no additives, chocolate milk is nature's sports drink. So after your next training session, reach for the natural choice to help you meet your performance goals. Chocolate milk, the unofficial recovery beverage of athletes everywhere.
The numbers don't lie. At Arbor Financial Credit Union, our numbers work for you. Numbers like 0, the amount you'll pay in checking fees and at Arbor or co-op ATMs. Then there's $200, the average savings on mortgage closing costs when our members use their credit union. You should probably know about 5, the percentage lower your credit card rate could be compared to a bank. Take advantage of all our numbers. Not a member? Start saving today. Arbor Financial. Bank here, grow here.
Dear Joan and Emily, how can I even begin to thank you both for making it possible for me to realize my lifelong goal of landing a dream job on Broadway? Not only did you make it possible for me to finish my classes remotely, but your guiding words once I was in New York, whether it had to do with my job or how to work through the personal challenges of being 19 in a big city, are what made the impossible seem within reach. I'm forever grateful to the two of you for believing in a kid with scars in his eyes, unforgettable bonds, unbreakable spirit, Western Michigan University.
Rodriguez snaps it back to Wasik, who goes over the middle. Caught by Jalen Hall. He's going to take it for a touchdown. 10-5, touchdown, Jalen Hall. 59-yard touchdown strike to Jalen Hall.
Jalen Hall with a big catch and run for a touchdown, and right spot at the right time, because I think that was for number 12.
Yeah, I think John was going to mix in on that one and sailed it, and Jalen was the lucky recipient. Jalen Hall, I thought, played a great game. He's a guy for us that can play two positions. He played Z and X. Not a lot of people have can mentally handle that, and I was very impressed with the way he's playing a ton because he can play so many things.
Mama Lester there in the stands.
There's
cheering.
my wife. Yeah, she was there. We had our whole neighborhood that came out and supported us from our old neighborhood and our old neighbors and great people there, and they all came out and wore the Western gear.
Awesome. Okay, here we go with third quarter. DeVito, their quarterback, and he's been under a little fire there in Syracuse, but he makes a nice throw here, and your guy was right there. Lupro was right there.
He got in his hip pocket, and this is a great scramble by John. But make them earn everything they get. If we would have, we got to get to the quarterback and not give him that much time. And here goes Bells again, breaking tackles, and it's something I really challenged Bells on. We all know he's fast, and but breaking tackles like these ones, right there, he lost his shoe, and he's running without a shoe, and he scored. And I challenged him to break more tackles, and I thought he really answered the bell and did a great job.
I think he's as fast with
with one or two
off.
shoes. Yes, he is. He's good either way. And here's the kickoff team covering again. Man,
they're just down there on every play, and they're just swarming.
There's not any space for that returner, and they had one of the best returners in the country, one of the best punt returners, kick returners in the country that we knew about. and our guys handled themselves well.
All right, here's the touchdown pass to Jalen Hall. It was supposed to go to Mixon, but he was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, John didn't get to run his front foot. He was going to the right place, and it sailed from one receiver to the other. And you take it where you get it. You throw as a quarterback, you throw some balls that should have been caught. Well, here's one that shouldn't have been caught that did get caught. So and then we're covering again. And at this point, we're getting back in the game.
Yeah, you are. That was a 60-yard pass play to Hall, and it's 38-26, Coach. You're back in the game in the third quarter.
Yep, and that was the plan. And we knew we dug a hole, and all we had to go get out of it. And I thought our defense got the ball and made them feel uncomfortable. Offense kept moving the ball, and it got real interesting there. Once we cut it to 5. We had some chances, and we have to be better in crunch time.
Ruled him down there, but then shortly thereafter, it squirts out again. You come up with a football.
Yeah, and then this was a huge turnover because this was the touchdown, I believe, that cut it to a one-score game. And John made some big third down conversions to Gio on that drive, and then the young kid ended up putting it in the end zone and took a shot as he scored. But Sean Tyler's going to he has a bright future, and now it's a 5-point game.
He got to the boundary, put his foot in the ground, and turned upfield and was into the end zone like that.
Quick. So this is where the game got fun, and it's frustrating that we had to start so slow to get it to this point, but we fought to get back in it, and there's the white shirts flying around again, getting a penalty too. Kamari Carey getting a penalty.
All right, the Broncos on special teams, and it's anybody's game. It's 38-33. We go to the fourth quarter, Coach, and anybody's game.
At this point, yeah, that was the interception that almost happened. And, that would have been a big one that we probably would have taken the lead if we catch that one. But the defense still held them to punt, and we had our chances, and that's where we have to be better.
Anton Curtis, and he used to catch footballs for you. Now he tries to knock them away.
He did, and he's getting better. I mean, he's so much better this year than he was last year at playing corner. And we got a couple pass interference calls where they're hanging on our backs to help us get the ball down the field and to try to continue to get it back to a one-score game.
Here's one that went incomplete, but another flag as they were running over your wideouts.
They were handsy. I mean, we knew it, but if you didn't throw that guy the ball, they weren't going to call it. So we had a couple shots that John took and got a couple flags, which helped. And at this point, we thought we had a couple good play calls on this drive to cut it back to 5 because they extended it again, and then we had to come back and find another way.
Third and fourth down, you're going to Gio a lot, and he caught 8 passes in this game. He's your leading receiver now with 20 receptions.
Yeah, and he's done such a great job. He's been one of our leading receivers for a long time, and he's just so reliable when you need him. And we have to continue to find different ways to get him the ball and other guys the ball and be better in short yardage, and a lot to learn. But it's an opportunity that we let get away.
So the Broncos finished the non-conference 2-2. Now they go into MAC play, starting with Central Michigan. We'll look ahead to the battle for the Cannon Trophy when we return in a moment on Bronco Review.
You trust Dunshee Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but we offer so much more, like paintless dent repair, brakes, and wheel alignment, perfect paint matching. Dunshee Body and Frame also works with all insurance companies to make sure your vehicle is restored to pre-accident condition. So for the personal service and high-quality workmanship, call Dunshee Body and Frame today at 375-2100. Dunshee, part of your community for the last 40 years.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Volkswagen. This is the Volkswagen Tiguan. It comes in both 5 and 7 passenger models, and now it's joined by its big brother, the Atlas, which comes in a 7 passenger and 8 passenger model, completing the SUV lineup. All Volkswagens are backed by a 6-year, 72,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Best in the business. These are German engineered, value priced, with the longest warranty in the industry. Maple Hill Volkswagen, for a journey like no other.
At Arbor,
we're a cooperative financial institution who
has been proudly growing across the mitten. Our purpose
is to help members
achieve their dreams
through innovative financial solutions.
I am Arbor.
I am Arbor. I am Arbor Financial Credit Union.
And I am here to serve you.
And I am here to serve you.
We are the Quattro brothers. People assume we're exactly the same, but we're not. We like different kinds of pizza. I like cheese. I like pepperoni. I like sausage and pepperoni. I like sausage and bruschetta.
Here's your Quattro pizza.
We also have different shoe sizes.
It's 4 tasty pizzas in one. Get a large Little Caesars Quattro for just $7.
Pizza, 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 pizza.
More devices, more apps, more streaming. Today, we need more speed than ever to stay connected. So we're making the best in-home Wi-Fi experience even better. We're giving our customers faster speeds and including them in our most popular plans at no additional cost. We've increased our speeds 17 times in 17 years, so you can keep streaming, sharing, and connecting like never before. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
They hand it off inside to Bellamy. He's got daylight. He may go all the way to the end zone. Bye, Bellamy. Levante into the end zone for the touchdown. 47 yards to the house, and the Broncos are on the board. They hand it off to Bellamy into the middle, into the secondary. Broken tackle. He may go. He's gone. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Levante Bellamy. His second touchdown run of the game.
Levante Bellamy, he's a special running back, a great young man who's a graduate of Western Michigan, and he leads the MAC in rushing yards, Coach, with 6 touchdowns already.
Yeah, and a couple of games where we didn't have a ton of success. We faced the #1 rushing defense in the country. So he's doing a great job. He's lightning fast, obviously, everyone knows that, but what people don't know is how hard he works. He's the hardest worker that probably we have on our team, and it's fun to watch him on a daily basis.
It's not surprising your best players are your hardest workers.
It's a shocker, right? You think everybody would pay attention. I mean, his effort level every day of practice, even on pass plays that aren't to him, is crazy. And to watch him when he gets in space, it's fun. And we've been trying to do things with our offense to help him get in space, which I think has shown a little bit that we've been able to run a couple different variety of run plays. Because if you give him a little bit of space, he knows what to do with it.
He's also a pretty good pass receiver, and it was on a pass route that he was injured in the second half last weekend.
Yeah, he got a couple screens. We were trying to sneak him down the boundary one-on-one against the Will. And, John, I put a little bit too much air on it, but he had the guy beat. And, there's just so much we can do with him. And he got banged up a little bit, but he'll be back, and he's excited for, obviously, Central Michigan.
That's next. The Broncos and the Chippewas will look ahead to Week 5, the MAC opener, and the battle for the Cannon Trophy next on Bronco Review.
What do you do when you discover something great? Well, you tell your friends and family about it, right? Well, that's exactly how Lake Michigan Credit Union became the largest credit union in Michigan. With one of the highest checking account rates in the nation and guaranteed low mortgage rates, word is spreading fast about Lake Michigan Credit Union. Earn more when you save, pay less when you borrow. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
When you need home improvements, you should call Blackberry. Do you need a new roof? Give us a call. We're one of the area's most trusted and professional roofing contractors, having completed thousands of roofing jobs throughout West Michigan. Right now, you can save 50% off the installation of our new roofing, featuring the Owens Corning Duration Shingle that comes with a limited lifetime warranty for installation and materials. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
No matter what pops up during your day, Ascension Borgias makes it easy to get the care you need. Anytime, from anywhere. Now you can see a doctor online, right from home, 24/7. Check in online for urgent and ER care, or even schedule a visit with a primary care doctor. You'll find it all at GetAscensionMichiganCare.com, with locations across West Michigan.
Western's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
The numbers don't lie. At Arbor Financial Credit Union, our numbers work for you. Numbers like 0, the amount you'll pay in checking fees and at Arbor or co-op ATMs. Then there's $200, the average savings on mortgage closing costs when our members use their credit union. You should probably know about 5, the percentage lower your credit card rate could be compared to a bank. Take advantage of all our numbers. Not a member? Start saving today. Arbor Financial. Bank here, grow here.
John will give it off to Tyler, running to his left, got to the sideline, up into the boundary, and into the end zone for the touchdown! Just inside the left pylon, Sean Tyler into the end zone for 6.
Sean Tyler, exciting young running back who found the end zone last week, and he's done a good job spelling bells.
Yeah, they're very similar. You know, Bells talks about Sean all the time. He's so excited to see what he's going to look like as he gets older because he is electric and a lot like Bells, and I'm excited about his future.
All right, the Cannon Trophy up for grabs this weekend. The Broncos have won 6 of the last 8 meetings with the Chippewas, but forget about the records. It doesn't matter the talent level, statistics. This one's decided on the field.
It is, and it's one of those that it doesn't really matter. You know, I've seen us be favorites by 20 and lose, and I've seen them be fair. I mean, I watched every game, obviously, for the last 25, 30 years, and everyone has a story of when they played and what it meant to them, and it's fun when we bring guys in and the young kids get to learn about this rivalry and see the Cannon. And you normally don't play for trophies in September, but it's kind of fun to have a trophy that'll be out there on the sideline, and whoever plays better is going to get it.
Coach McElwain in his first year, this will be his first crack at the rivalry against the Broncos, and he's done a nice job there. They're better.
They are better, and he's brought in a ton of transfers. He's got a guy from Memphis, junior college kids, and brand new offense, brand new defense. Normally when you play a rival, you know everything about them. We don't know a ton about this team, which is good. It gets us to focus on us, and we got to be a better us, and I think we can play with anybody if we play our brand of football. And the fact that it's the crowd's going to be blacked out, and that's just bonus, but we need to just focus on us.
Bronco fans, wear your black. It's a blackout Saturday. Western Michigan and Central Michigan, 12 noon kickoff at Waldo Stadium. And we'll have all the highlights next week on our next Bronco Review. For Coach Lester and our staff, I'm Robin Hook. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Bronco Review.